पालक पनीर कोफ्ता। Welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana, and this is your friend Chef Saurabh, and today I am going to tell you a very innovative and very nice recipe. This is basically a twist to palak paneer. So what we are going to do is palak paneer gravy and beautiful nice paneer koftas. So what we need to make this dish is butter, cumin seeds, crushed black peppercorns, fenugreek leaves, kasuri methi, chopped garlic, chopped onion, tomato chop, yogurt, spinach puree, and cashew nut paste. For koftas, grated cottage cheese, corn flour, chopped coriander, baking powder, garam masala, and chopped chilies. So friends, now to make this palak paneer kofta, we need a pan. It's a very simple recipe. Normally we all make palak paneer. It's a very favorite dish of most of the people who love Indian food. So in a pan, melt some butter. I'm not using oil or anything. Butter is the best combination when you make a spinach based gravy, because it gives the saltiness and it's very nice combination with it. So just melt some butter. We have this cumin seeds. We'll add this cumin seeds to the butter. I'm adding this cumin seeds into the butter at the low temperature because I believe when the butter will start getting heat, the cumin will give its flavor to the butter. Now as you can see, this cumin is starting crackling in the oil. Now we have this black peppercorns. This will give it spice and the flavor. Now whenever you are making a spinach based gravy, I always add kasuri methi to it because it enhances the flavor of the dish. So this is kasuri methi inside. Just give it a nice saute. Make sure you don't keep the kasuri methi in the oil for long. Now we'll add this garlic. As you can see, we have to just saute the garlic for some time till it turns brown in color. A nice beautiful aroma is coming with the garlic, cumin and the kasuri methi. So now this garlic is done. Now I have this chopped onion. Make sure you chop the onions very finely in this because this onion is going to give base to the gravy. So now till the time our onions are getting brown, I'll tell you how this particular dish, how I made this innovation into this dish. I was working in a restaurant and my guest came and he asked me, I need a very different thing to eat today because he's a very regular guest. So what we thought, we have this palak paneer which is there in the restaurant and we give a twist by making koftas of cottage cheese. Instead of giving normal cottage cheese cubes in the gravy, we did a nice koftas which I'll make for you now. So as you can see, this onion is now brown. We don't have to make it completely brown. It has to be pink in color. And then we will add chopped tomatoes to it. We'll add some salt. The salt is added in order to get this water out of these onions and tomatoes. And we have to saute this onion tomato masala for at least 3 to 4 minutes. In the meantime, our onion tomato masala is getting sauteed. I'll tell you a recipe how to make this kofta. It's very simple and very easy. To make the koftas, I have this cottage cheese which I have grated. We can also make cottage cheese at home by adding vinegar to the boiling milk. But I have this cottage cheese here. So we'll use this cottage cheese. I'll add some garam masala to it in order to flavor it. So garam masala inside this cottage cheese, some salt, some chopped coriander, some chopped chilies. And I have this corn flour in order to bind this koftas because cottage cheese itself cannot resist the heat and it will break into pieces. So this corn flour we will add to the cottage cheese to bind it. Now this mixture is ready. Now with a fork, just mix this properly. You can use your hand to cream the cottage cheese along with the corn flour. I also have this baking powder with me. I'm adding this baking powder to this cottage cheese mixture because when we'll bake this koftas, this will give a nice aeration inside. So this baking powder inside and mix it properly. So now we have this nice koftas which is ready. What we have to do is mix them properly, keep them aside because my chopped masala, or we call it in the restaurant, it's onion tomato masala. It's ready. Now what I'll do, I'll add some yogurt to it. Now this yogurt is basically to give sourness to the dish, to the gravy. You can also use lemon if you don't want to use yogurt. The yogurt gives richness, the yogurt gives sourness, and it's a nice taste which it imparts to the gravy. So this yogurt we have to saute along with the onion tomato masala, and we have to cook it till it becomes dry. So this, as you can see, it's now leaving its water. And always make sure when you cook yogurt, put it at the slow flame so that it doesn't get crumble. Now on the high flame I'll dry it. Okay friends, as you can see, the curd is dry now and the masala is ready. Now we have this spinach. What I've done is I've blanched the spinach into the boiling water, and then I've made a puree of this. So we'll add this puree into this masala. So now when you add this spinach to this masala, on a medium flame, we have to saute this spinach till it becomes dry, because spinach is 80% of water. So we have to reduce it, we have to saute it for a long time to make it a nice paste of this masala along with the spinach. Normally what mistakes people do is they don't saute the spinach for a long time and you have a raw taste when you eat it. So this is our spinach. On the low flame, let it boil for some time. The water from the spinach should be dehydrated. What I'll do in the meantime, I have this kofta mixture which I made. We'll make small koftas of it. Small koftas around a 1 inch size. So these small koftas are ready. So friends, when you're making these koftas, it's a very good tip here. Make sure you press it like this while you're making the koftas so that the binding is much better. Because if we'll not press it, there would be gaps left in between and the koftas will get crumbled. They will get broken up. So these koftas nice, ready now. See, the spinach is almost done now. See, the symbol or the signal of spinach getting cooked is it started leaving the pan. You see, it needs some more time to cook. What I will do is I can feel the butter is less, so I'll add some butter to it. So now the spinach is done. What I'll do is I'll finish with some garam masala because it'll give a nice flavor to it. So now what I'm thinking is I'm adding some cashew nut paste to it because I'll be baking it for at least 10 minutes. So this cashew nut will help the binding of the gravy. Not much, around 2 to 3 teaspoons of that. Now if you are very calorie conscious or you don't want to add this cashew nut, you can use it like that only because the gravy is done. This cashew nut paste is only to give a binding to it, because when we'll bake it, the oil doesn't leave the gravy. So that is the reason I'm adding cashew nut paste to it, and it gives a nice green color to the gravy. As you can see here, the gravy is turned nice green with the addition of white cashew nut paste. So this gravy is ready. Now very simple process. We have this dish with us. Nicely put it into a dish, any dish you want. You can have a normal plate as well because we are going to bake it. This gravy inside this dish. Now these beautiful koftas, just place them like this. This is a very artistic dish. It's going to look very beautiful. So people are going to ask you how it's made and all. To give a nice touch to it, red color is missing in this. So I have these beautiful cherry tomatoes. Put them on this. So now this beautiful garnished koftas with cherry tomatoes. Now what will happen is this cherry tomato will get baked and the juices will get into the gravy, enhancing the flavor of the dish. So I'll bake it for 10 minutes. So what we have avoided is the frying in this. The baked koftas are going to taste very nice. They are going to be crispy and soft. And the tomatoes which we have added as a garnish will give a nice taste to the dish. So we'll wait till it gets baked. So friends, our palak paneer kofta, I think it's ready. It's 10 minutes in the oven. So let's see. So friends, this is our palak paneer kofta now ready. Beautiful koftas, baked properly. Tomatoes, you can see it's nice juicy tomatoes. I've given their juices. Make sure you don't touch it by hand because it's very hot. So enjoy this with anything you like. Maybe butter naan, naan, roti.